chat, 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 escape, chat, 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 escape, chat, 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 escape, chat, 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 chat. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Shoot 'em like Fox. Rapping, I rock. Run up the stocks. I love the box. I am the one. Big Yappin gun. Bright as the sun. Already won. We are the worst. Still coming first. We go berserk. Put in that work. Cut like I'm Cypher. Taking them higher. Down to the wire.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, shout out to my guy Black Day. That track is too fire. Too fire. What's going on, family? How we feeling? How we doing? Back in the building. Back in the building. I don't know what was going on earlier, but we are here. We are here, y'all. Yeah, Yappin with B. 160. Episode 160. That's crazy. Crazy energy shifting. Yeah, energy shifting all over the place. I love it. I love to see it. Hopefully all positive energy. You know what I'm saying? GM to all the fam. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Yvonne Moore in the building. W first family. It's good to see you. What's the word? What's the word? How you been, my guy? What's going on? GM. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. 160. All right. Let's get it going. Let's get it started. Y'all. Day 199. We made it. Day 199. That's what I'm talking about. Fire.
Oh my God.
Day 199. I'm not gonna lie. Von Moore, chat, everybody. I'm feeling away. I don't know. I don't know if it's we're gonna have some real talk today. I don't know if I'm feeling like just like nervous or what, or just like, feeling like accomplished or whatever. I was having a discussion. I'm not gonna lie, most of the fire yakking with bees happened right before I go live. I'm like, what am I about to talk about? And then I talk to myself for a good 30 minutes to an hour, all the good stuff. Von Moore, I just got these. I don't know, man. I feel like he said nervous. What you mean? I mean, I don't know. I feel like I need to do something like super special, but then again, I'm like, do I? So I'm definitely gonna try to do like a longer one, on some marathon vibes. I'm not doing like a 24-hour or 12-hour or something like that. I can't really set those kind of expectations, but I want to do something, kind of like different, celebratory type of vibes. But it's like I was just thinking, and I'm like, man, 200 days of doing something consistently every day is kind of like, hey, Miss V will probably pop in, she'll clown on me, but it's kind of new to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think Von Moore, this might be the first time that I've done something every day straight without missing a day for 200 days. Like, I don't know if that just says more about me or more about, I don't know, the state of content creators and creators and artists and different things like that, you know? Because I mean, I have a graphic design background, goes way back, all that good stuff. And I've tried to do some of these like, 30-day design challenges, drawing challenges, and stuff like that. Man, I'll be done after like 15 days. Like something happens in real life, I just forget, my attention is elsewhere. But like 200 days, I'm like, it's really hitting me like I really went live for 200 days straight. That's crazy, you know? Starting in this live stream era, the first streak, I was trying to hit the 50, and then that kind of got dusted at what, like 47 days. And it was just a simple thing. Like I wasn't trying to. I was doing the late night, the dangerous late night streaker keepers and stuff. And hey, one night I just fell asleep like the old head. You know what I'm saying? Feeling proud though. Yeah, yeah, feeling like super proud. I think, I was like, it's like a cool little milestone accomplishment. I was trying to think like really hard, like has there been anything that I've really done 200 days in a row every day? Aside from like eating and sleeping, you know what I'm saying? And like, natural human bodily things. I don't know. I was trying to think really hard. And it's like for me, I'm big on rest. I'm big on breaks. I'm big on weekends. I'm big on, you know, taking breaks, which is fire. That's a fire balance. But I don't know. I'm just feeling like this is crazy. I never did. And I think without this journey and without, this kind of trend and meta and in live streaming, I wouldn't have done this without other people doing it either. So there's been some days where I was like, I feel like, dang, I'm either on vacation or, the connection's not working, the Wi-Fi is not working or whatever. You got to rely on hotels, or you got to really go out of your way to find a way to get this streak in. And that's happened several times this past year. But you got it done. Even on a technicality, there's one time in the hotel I streamed, but it didn't record or nothing like that. So I don't even know if that was really, you know what I'm saying? I count that though, because I was streaming and that was a solid conversation. If only for me. No, but it's like I was like, dang. And going beyond that, like I haven't really done anything, even if I have done something 200 days in a row and not even really like remembering or thinking about it like that, um, I haven't documented it. I haven't put that out in the open. That's not out in public that I did something daily for 200 days. Like 200 days is crazy. And then I was thinking about more. I was like, okay, you know, the day, like daily, doing something daily is a journey and it's really cool. But, we're able to do that. I was thinking, like, okay, if I haven't done something for like 200 days straight, have I done something for like 200 weeks straight? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, how long even is 200 weeks? Um, so what, like, yeah, 200 weeks, what, 4 weeks in a month ish? What is that? 50 months? What is that? Like a 4 years ish? Like, I don't think I've done I don't know if I've done anything every week for 4 years straight. And that's kind of the equivalent of doing something. If we take it from weekly to daily, 200 days is a really long time. It's like almost 7 months, but 210 days ish, 7 months, like yeah, 6, 7 months. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think, and I was getting into it. I was like, okay, well, 6 months, that's half a year, 180 days, ish. I was like, okay, we don't really talk a whole lot about like the 180-day mark too. We're simple human creatures. We rounded up to the 200. So I don't know. It's just like I was feeling like, dang, I feel like I need to prepare or do something different, but do I? I don't know. And then I was thinking a lot about you know, conversation with JT on Friday, my dean. Um, and how he was talking about, he hit a huge milestone in his bow bow, bada bang bang bang. Let's do that. While we here, I might. Did you freeze? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, we did. Oops. Can you hear me still though? Or is both cam and vid out? I think my guy Z was telling me, yeah, you're back. I can hear. You can hear the whole time? Okay, okay. There's just the videos out. Weird. I don't know. I'm telling you, energy shifted. A lot, Bob Morris, a lot going on out here in the universe. But yeah, my guy Z was telling me too, like some of his streaming stuff was kind of going in and out. I know TikTok was down yesterday, right? For a little hot minute. So we here. It's all good. The tech's gonna do its thing. Um, but he hit a major milestone, man. Shout out to JT, and he was talking about logging his millionth mile, and I was thinking again about that, and he was like, I wish there was just some kind of like congratulatory, I don't know if that's a word, celebratory type of thing at the end of that, like a YouTube plaque or something, or at least like some compensation, a raise, something to where it's like, okay, I'm logging a million miles safe on the road. A million miles is a lot of miles. Like, that's a lot of miles. And I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, but and going back to like the 200 days, like, but it's all about the journey. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about the destination and these milestone markers and different things like that. It's really the sauce, and everything worthwhile is on the journey up to that point, however far you get. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about that, and I was like, I wish I would have told him in that conversation. Maybe we're gonna sit back with JT and bring that back up and be like, but it's the journey. It's the journey, all of those places you got to see on the road, all of those humans you got to connect with, the nature and the creatures and all that stuff you got to connect with on the way, the stories that you saw, told, built, experienced, all that stuff, that's what's important. And I think for me, it's like I'm approaching I'm approaching that 200 days tomorrow, and I'm like, this was a fly little journey, and it was a good time, and it's fun. I said it was like it's over. It's not over. We're gonna keep pushing. It's still a little pit stop on the way to 365, and probably since I've been thinking, I'm like, man, I round that up to the 400, and then just keep going. 500 is a nice little easy, nice little point too, and then it's like, hey, you streaming daily forever. Might take a break here and there, maybe, but probably not. So it's like I'm just having a blast with y'all, man, and it's incredible because, like, I'm telling you, like, we've been building content over at Onaji for a hot minute, kind of on the audio only podcast vibes since 2022, and a lot of the homies are telling me for a long time, like, let's get into live streaming. Live streams where it's at, or at least just turn on the cams and have the video component so we can put it on, like the YTs and things. And I was just like, yeah, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. There was some other legitimate reasons for not, putting my face in the cam for sure. Like being a Black project founder in emerging tech in this, crypto financial space. Um, so I didn't for a hot minute, and once we did, I was just like, dang, I wish I did this earlier. I wish I did this sooner. Of course, the deans and all the people behind me are like, man, we told you it's gonna be gas. You should have just did it a long time. But hindsight's always 2020. The best time to start is yesterday, 10 years ago, whatever, in the past. Second best time to start is right now, today. Don't wait. So we here now. Day 200 tomorrow. That's going crazy. But yeah, Baltimore, that's how I'm feeling, man. I'm feeling like, I don't know. I'm like nervous because I want to preparedness, but it's like, dang, I want to do something fun and special with y'all. But it's like I do have fun, and I hope y'all enjoy, the 199 stream for this type vibe. You know what I'm saying? So um that's just where I'm at, man. And it's like all that energy surrounding that, and new little milestone, new little like just philosophy for me, really. It's like I've never really done something like that. I like my breaks. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real break type of guy. So not having that ability to do that is just like, it's kind of cool. It's a nice little learning experience, and it's been a good time, man. So yeah. So that's how I'm just feeling. But yeah. So I do have, if we don't hit like if it, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be trying to do like long streams, and I'll be out of there. I'll be tired. I'll be trying to need a break. I'm like, all right, y'all, there's this. We out of here sometimes. But I think, are we really gonna try to get it in? Realizations? Yeah, man. It's fun. It's a good time. Oh, how come that's not working? Okay, there we go. Yeah, my internet is going crazy slow today. Let's take this out too. We'll be all right. Yeah, I basically have like no tabs up now. So let's get it. Let's get it. Um, but I do have a special guest. Have a special guest coming through in the morning tomorrow. So I think what's gonna happen is I think I got a special guest coming at 10. So I might boot up tomorrow, probably like I'm gonna try to do like 9:30 or 9:45-ish. So I can do like a little introduction, and then we'll get that popping. And then yeah, I don't know how long that conversation is gonna go. And then I know my guy Z wants to come through and sit down for a minute. We're gonna cook up, and that's gonna be a good time as well too. So yeah, today actually is another double stream. So yes, oh let me see if I can. I need to start sharing more screen, man. More, I need to start sharing more screen. But let's. I don't want to cook my internet connection either. But double stream day today. It's gonna be an amazing time. And let's see what we got here. Bang, bang, go to profile. Let's get it. I guess I could have showed all of this to y'all. Let's do it. I do need to get a couple more noties out. I was trying to do that earlier, but you know me. Bang. The oldest on Najee page, which is crazy. That's where crypto was living over on Twitter. But let's see what we got. Let's see. Hey, women's history is now. Love to see it. But bang. We got yes. Double stream day today, baby. We got big podcast vibes coming back. It's a return of, I believe we're on season like 4. Yeah, 4 or 5, 4. Season 4. Let's talk about Web3 with me and my guy, Better Call Saul. But we are adding another special guest host. We got Maseo from We the Media. He's a man, goated entrepreneur in Web3 and emerging tech as well too. We actually, me and Z actually had him on Let's Talk About Web3 last season, and his episode was too fire. So he wanted to come down and sit with us and join in with the hosting. So yeah, so we've got season 1, episode 1 starting off. It's like kind of like a reboot spin-off, but we're gonna niche down a little bit and let's talk about ETH. So we're gonna dive into Ethereum, specifically mainnet Ethereum, which is that number 2 crypto coin, sitting right behind Bitcoin. And a lot of builders are building in that ecosystem, us included. That's where the Onaji project is housed, the OG project that kind of kicked it off and started it all off for us in our community. So I'm a big ETH head. I'm a big EVM maxi and all that good stuff. But that's where a lot of the art lives as well too. We talked about that in the charts. And all that emerging tech ecosystem on that blockchain crypto side. But we're going to be diving in with a bunch of creators that are building, across the globe for in social good. So trying to help out communities, trying to help out people, trying to keep that, that Bitcoin ethos of decentralization, access, um, all that good stuff. So it's gonna be a good time. So our first episode today, 3 p.m. PST. So double stream action. I'll be back live later at 3 p.m. PST with my guys, Maseo and Better Call Saul. And we're sitting down with Kenny is Typing. Kenny is Typing's a GOAT. Super big BTC maxi. So we're gonna talk about some crypto, getting some talks and stuff too. So yes, 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 yes. Let's talk about ETH comes back. Well, let's talk about Web3 comes back as let's talk about ETH. And I'm excited. I'm excited for that that little pivot there. Cause yeah, yeah. There's a lot of work being done in that ecosystem. So and then to go to day tomorrow, day 200, going crazy. I'm not gonna tell y'all too much, but just that I'll probably boot up a little bit earlier, like 9:30, 9:45. I'm gonna shoot for. So keep an eye on those noties, like you guys always do. You guys are goated. All right, real quick, let's shoot out a couple noties. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy JV, of course, always. Shout out to my guy Jaden Violet. He actually just started up a new Discord server though. Got an opportunity for Clippers. So if you guys are out there with some Clippers, yes, let's get it. Me and Onaji are brothers. Skeleton up building. What's going on, family? How you doing? We are. He said we are unresistible. Skell. I think it's irresistible. That's okay though. I should have just read it as irresistible, but I agree. We sure are. We sure are. We sure are. Z and up building. What's the word, family? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh nah. 199, my G. 199. It's crazy. You missed the whole talk earlier. Me and Valmore was getting down. He got the insight on how I'm feeling. Run it back. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's good to see you, family. What's the word? I'm excited. I actually was just going over double stream day. So the return to Let's Talk About Web3 in the form of Let's Talk About ETH today at 3 p.m. PST is going to be a good time. So I'm looking forward to that convo. Also, I was talking about you earlier, Z, because hey, my streaming guard was kind of tripping earlier. So I don't know if there's some tech infrastructure in the back end that's just kind of wonky, because I know you was mentioning some stuff to me earlier, and I know like TikTok and stuff was down. So I think it might just be some internet connectivity centralization problems, to be honest. But we'll be all right. We're holding it down. So I'm excited for that conversation. And then tomorrow, day 200, man, I'm gonna try to boot up a little bit earlier, so like 9:30, 9:45 ish. I got a special guest at 10. Yes. And then let me know when you want to come through. So I know you wanted to come through, sit down for like an hour or so and do some building, do some chilling, do some yapping. I'm down. I'm down. All right, let me meet on Najee, our best friends. Absolutely, absolutely, skeleton plays the trumpet. Tell me more about that. That's a perfect segue actually to another little subject that I had to talk about right here. Scale, you get down on the trumpet, man? What's the word? You made $3 yesterday? That's more than I made yesterday. So shout out to you. That's a big dub. What'd you make $3 on? Some Roblox, digital realm, global creator economy. Let me know. $3 out of the 2132 that he needs. All right, W start. Hey, you got to start with that $1, $2, $3. That's what's up. Shout out to you. Yeah, dubs. You know what I'm saying? Dubs. All right, live now. Let's get it. Yappin with B160. Day 199 is crazy. I love it. Love to see it. Scale, you be playing the trumpet? But anyways, 2 months to get the money. Let's get it. When you go until, I don't know. That's a great question, Z. It's up in the air. Hopefully a long time, but anything. He said, nah. That's too funny. So the reason I brought that up, never touched a trumpet in my life. You know what's funny about that? Me neither. Until I tried it one time as an old head, because my youngest actually last night had another band performance concert type vibes, and I got to go on a whole rant about it because it was gas. It was gas. Where we at? Gen Pop. This is man. I be tagging everyone. Let's get it. Perfect. 4 more years. 4 more years to what? What did I say? My fault. I'm not even paying attention. 4 more years till you done. Till you done. Dubs. Dubs. But anyways, I was bringing up the trumpet because he's rocking his band performance last night, and I'm just feeling like I don't know all these milestones, and I'm feeling just like just kind of blessed, and privileged. LA is a vibe. No matter what some other folks might say about LA, LA is a vibe. Depending on where you're at, depending on that's any place. That's any place. But LA is kind of goaded. For the diversity part, man. 1:30 to 2 p.m. I'll aim for your time, which is what 11, 12, 1, 2. No, 10, 11, 12, 1. 10:32. 10. Wait, no. You talking 1:32 my time then, huh? I mean, I like that. I like that. What is tomorrow? Thursday? That should be fun. I actually love rug pulls. I don't. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Skel, what do you mean by that? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, my G. So one of the things I wanted to brag about is, I'm kind of blessed to have to be in a place where, not gonna lie, the band instructor at this school is literally one of the best band instructors I've ever seen. One, and in the Southwest, period, in the state, like he is goated. You guys should see this man's classroom. It is riddled with trophies. But his advanced band, from schools, and he's been at the school for like 10 plus years, going crazy. Not EST. No, not ES. No, what? That's 10:30. I got a special. So I don't know how long the special guest. Were you not here for that part? I think you might have been, but maybe I'm tripping. I got somebody coming at 10. A special guest tomorrow coming at 10, and it'll probably be an hour, maybe hour and a half, maybe two. So I don't know. So probably after that for sure. But I don't know how long that's gonna go either. Because that could be a goated conversation. It could be just an hour and we out of there. Could be. I don't know. It's like scheduling the Calendly. My Calendly is hilarious. I got like 30 minutes in between. Don't be scheduling that. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, he's a go-to-band instructor. And he has literally been cooking forever, man. He's got this crazy gift of like, and we're talking like middle schoolers, and he's got this crazy gift of like putting together these bands and these groups of kids and these choirs, bro, where it's like the collaboration is insane. It is on a level we've never seen. His advanced bands go on to they literally, as middle schoolers, perform at Disneyland, these other colleges, beating like high school bands, like performing in competitions, beating these high school bands, some college bands. It's crazy. They're that good. They're like, you go to the performance and you hear them. We play a clip of the performance. Dang, Von Moore, I wasn't recording the band's band. I was only recording, a little homie. But maybe Hamus V did, and if so, possibly. And I might head out to one of their performances soon this week. I'll probably record that one because that one's supposed to be in like a crazy venue. He's all hype, the band instructor, he's all hype and all that good stuff as well too. So I'll be skiing, so maybe I'll just pop in whatever. AEW skiing, that's what's up. That's what's up. They're insane, by more. Like they literally go and play at Disneyland. And not everybody can go play at Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's crazy. Like me and Hamus V, shout out to Hamus V. We both got a music background. We both play keys and all that good stuff, right? As the band's going, he's like conducting. It's like me and her are looking at each other like with the the Bay Area stank face, like, oh my God, this is nasty. Like, how is this possible? You know what I'm saying? And they're playing like challenging pieces, like some hard pieces. They got all these like like crescendos and you know what I'm saying and stuff. And it's like, man, he's got them just stopping on a dime. It's like, bro, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah, but more. I'm gonna have to record something for you for sure because it's like it's shocking, bro. And like the audience is a lot of times the audience comes, you know, and they're not ready. They're thinking, oh, this is a middle school performance. All right, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they hear it, and then after that, it's just like, bro, we just clap, everybody clapping for like 5 minutes straight. No joke. It's like, what? What are we doing here? So I'm just blessed to be able to experience something like that to where and have my kids experience something like that. On Saturday, me and I see through and y'all go to conversation chat, we were talking about like role models and kids and parents and stuff, and if parents can't really be that super role model for their kids or whatever, just do your due diligence in finding other ones. And it's like he's one of those goated ones. It's like he's got this ability to help the kids collaborate in ways that adults can't, and most middle schoolers can't either. It's like he's got this gift of like music for one. Like he don't play around with his band, but he's just like also so kind and so caring with the kids too. And he recognizes like strengths and weaknesses like a boss, and he knows, he ain't tripping. It's like if you first chair, second chair, third chair, whatever, it don't matter. You a part of the band, and you got to play what you need to play, and we gonna all do it together, and we gonna blow this audience away everywhere, which is it's just a goated thing to see. Just the piece of like so many youngsters being able to experience that level of collaboration and being like a key part of a whole, but just having it all blend so well together. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen a lot of this with like bigger bands and like orchestras and stuff like that. Professionals, but he's got them doing it on like as a little kid learning level. It's incredible, y'all. And it's like I love to see it too. It's like, you know how kids are, man. And I don't know if y'all know, but I literally hate pranking culture, like everything about it. And everything that he does is like the exact opposite. It's literally like lock in, be a team, be a fam. Let's work on this goal. And that's it. And for the most part, especially with like the advanced man, it's like we all shine together, and they do, and he's been doing that for like 10 plus years, man. It's crazy. He's kind of a goat. So yeah, love to hear that being part of a team is huge. Yeah, man. So it's just really cool to see that level of collaboration in something like that in music, in the extracurricular, which is just fire, man. So shout out to California. Now what else y'all want to talk about, man? Yeah, that's pretty much like the two topics I had. You said drinking culture was a no. Prank. Oh, sorry. No. Well, I mean, yes, that's all. Pranking culture. Pranking culture. Pranking. I hate everything about it. Probably to the extreme. But to me, everything about pranking is the direct opposite of collaboration. Think about it. So learn the drums, do it, do it, do it. And a part of me too is like, and I love a lot of it as well too, because like I got a music background. I played music, play music, make music, engineer music, all that good stuff. Played keys since a little kid, been in a couple bands. So it's like yeah, solid. It's solid. And every time we get in there, like, they blow us away every time. Same kids, different kids, it doesn't matter. It's like yeah, it's cool. It's like, yeah, it's cool. That's all. So that happened last night. So, go to things, y'all. So today, 199, wanted to come talk to y'all about that. The energy I'm feeling around this 200, just feeling that milestone, but feeling, loving the journey of the process and connecting with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Building with y'all, building with Z, man. You know what I'm saying? a lot of those days in that 200 was our podcast together. You know what I'm saying? On the Wednesdays. So it's like it's fire. What's good? How we doing, W Mans? What we talking about today? Next, we talking about real life. We always talking about real life. I love it. No, it's good to see you, fam. What's the word? How you doing? I was just ranting about, how much I love the band instructor at my kid's school, but he's a goat. Like, and if you've seen his trophy room, yeah, yeah, he don't play. So I mean, you know me, Ness. I'm in Southern California. He has a track record, 10 plus years at the same school, doing going crazy, middle school. And his bands play at Disneyland and all these other venues and colleges and stuff, and win awards and win competitions. Like, I'm not kidding. They are that good. It's like they are an orchestra, the advanced band. It's an orchestra. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. And it's just like it's cool how he gets the kids so in line too, because you know how kids are, and he's got some class clowns for sure, and kids be trying to mess around, but when they're on that stage and when they're in practice and stuff, it's like, nah, he put that baton, that wand up, and them kids are locked in. They know what time it is, man. So I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Guy, you want to hear a snippet? Yeah, I'll get you one. I'll get you one more for sure. I'll get you a snippet, man. Yeah, yeah. He's cool too, cause like he's just like he's a little younger, but not super. But he always shocks people too in the audience, because he's like, okay, because like performance etiquette or whatever, movie etiquette, you're not really supposed, like, it's not really encouraged to like record and stuff. But when he does his joints, the performances for the schools, um, 'cause we were at one of the high schools in their theater, and he was like, he always turns to the crowd and he's like, hey, anybody that's recording, you guys please record. If you do record from your seat or whatever, please send me the clip so I can analyze how the music sounds from your seat right there and make adjustments. Like, that's what time of time he's on. I'm not kidding. And people be shocked every time. "Oh, okay, cool. Let's record this thing. Send it over to him, man. Like, I'm helping out the band. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. The first time I heard it, I was like, oh, he know ball. This guy knows ball. He's all excited to like play at the different venues and stuff, like some of these different like theaters and things around SoCal. And he's just so hyped about the music, man. And you can hear it in the music. It's crazy. That's passion. Yeah, facts. Facts, facts. Yeah, it's nuts. I'll see if I can get, because yeah, every time I'm listening to the advancement, I'm just locked in listening. I don't be recording, but I'll definitely see what I can do. They're nasty. They're nasty. Like me and Hey Miss B be looking at each other with like the stank face, like what? This is what? Like, it's impressive if they were like an adult orchestra. I'm not kidding. But then it's like, dang, these are middle school kids. That's only really been playing with these pieces of music for maybe like a semester. It's crazy, bro. All right, so that's enough. That's enough. W Glaze for the man. But I mean, since he's a solid role model, man, and it's cool to you know, it's almost like a military level of coordination, cooperation type of vibe. But it's good for him. It's good for him. And the kids love playing. They're all, they're getting crazy applause from the crowd every time. So they know what time it is. They know they're elite. You know what I'm saying? And that's a cool little experience for them. Um, it's tight, man. It's tight. From the first chair flute players that go crazy, the first chair clarinets or whatever, to the tubas in the back, to the percussion dudes in the back. You got the one dude on the cymbal, bang, he hitting his thing and he's locked in. It's tight. It's tight, man. So that's what the kids need. Facts. Facts. Collaboration, man. Collaboration, man, cooks up some of the best things, bro. So yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all I had to say. What else? What else is up with y'all, man? Ness, what's good with you, man? Valmore, what's up with you? What y'all want to get into? I don't want to. I can't give away the guest tomorrow. It's gonna have to be a surprise. Um, Also been reaching out to a bunch more homies, a bunch more ladies in the network for Women's History Month. So we're gonna do some more undivided attention with the ladies. I think the only lady so far has been Hey Miss V. So I might have her come back for a second round too. We'll see this month, but yes, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. Been grinding to be honest, and been doing my own thing. Might hop on stream soon. That's lit. Do some COD, vibe out. I like it. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. Let me see. All right, should we? Hmm. Should we put on the rest of this pod? Because I definitely baited y'all. Or did y'all already watch it? If most of y'all already watched it, then let me know. The little JV pod. He's been cooking. God, he always is, man. Love to see it. Shout out to the UVR. Shout out to the UVR. You ain't watch it yet? Okay. Well, I might save it then because we like a third in. We're like a third in. Unless you don't mind, then whatever. I should. Let's see. Yes. ASAP. I'm crying. That man was cooking too. So yeah, go ahead. All right, cool. Let's see if we can fire it up. Gotta go. Discord vibe code 17 lit. You know what? I want to show y'all that. I've been vibe coding like crazy. Let me show y'all that real quick. I'm doing 2 p.m. session in Cord, Jose, and anyone else. Ooh, okay. What are you using? Claude? Windsurf? Are you off Windsurf? That's right. I had a bunch of AI stuff to talk to y'all about. I had a bunch of AI stuff to talk to y'all about. You know what? Last night actually, before the concert was going, Cloud Code, okay. Before the concert was going, I saw some news about some new local models from, was it Gwen? It's Quinn, I think, right? Let's see. Oh, my internet's way too slow. I don't even know if I'll be able to play that YouTube video right now. Dang. So use Windsurf sometimes? Split. Yes. Yeah, share this, man. Put this on the screen. Yes, so Quinn, introducing Quinn 3.5 smaller models from Alibaba. So out in the East going crazy. Um, Alibaba's been a powerhouse, man. What y'all know about Alibaba? Interesting, man. I just love tech innovation, even if it's at these huge centralized conglomerates. I know, but a lot of innovation come from those joints. But this was really cool. And I saw an app, an iOS app. Who don't know about Alibaba? Yeah, for sure. You'd be surprised, Ness. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I mean, probably up. Never mind. We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. But they just dropped some AI models, some LLMs, nice and small, which means you can run them locally on some devices. And I got an app. It's called Locally, and I was playing with it last night since the service was pretty bad in that theater. But you can run some strong LLM models, some chatbots, some AI chatbots from your devices, from your phone in airplane mode, just using the power and CPU, GPU, and stuff on your phone, which is gas for many reasons. Um, Privacy, for one, that's been privacy in LLMs and in AI uh, has been a huge thing, especially for schools, education, that whole thing. Um, but just privacy in general, surveillance, yeah, just stuff like that. Data, but also the ability to run these local models. And this is the part that I really care about, is the environmental aspect. So since we don't have to push these out on the net or whatever to go to these huge server farms that run these huge billion parameter models, the big dogs out there, you can just run these smaller models from your phone, and we're eliminating the server cooling issues and the water usage and all that good stuff as well too. So this is one of the things that I talked about a lot when it comes to like the environmental concerns around tech tools, AI tools, blockchain, emerging tech, all that good stuff, and the server usage and all of that energy. water now for cooling and all that good stuff. I told people that we've had these same cycles where, of course, the new, brand new emerging tech is it's resource intensive always, but there's always innovations in those fields that kind of curtail the resources. There's big money in making things efficient. You know what I'm saying? And so it is really cool to see, models that are coming out that are smaller, that are robust, and that are really super strong. Like I was coding with it last night on airplane mode on my phone and do it because I mean, though that's what I've been, doing right now in this AI journey is just the code part is going crazy. You know, we're yeah, he said, "What?" Yeah. So, yeah. So it's pretty cool to kind of have, just that assistant, that encyclopedia, that living dictionary, whatever, if you will, on your phone, on your device, on your Mac Mini if you want, or whatever, on your computer that is not pushing out to these server farms 24/7 every prompt or whatever, and you're able to use some of these local models, and that's powerful. And we'll see because of those innovations, we'll see more privacy, more people that are concerned with the privacy side start to, trickle in, and people concerned with like the environment and resource and usage, they'll trickle in as well too. Apple got their own stuff, Apple Intelligence, exactly. And Apple's Apple Intelligence, they have really ground when they came out, was it last year, 2 years ago? Last year. Has it been 2 years already? Has it been 2 years already, Ness? I don't know. It might have been 2 years already. But yes, Apple Intelligence, their flip on AI, hilarious. We gotta love Apple doing their nomenclature stuff. Um, their groundbreaking thing was they were able to send it, send the prompts and the requests out to the cloud or whatever, and keep the whole thing end to end encrypted and all that good stuff. So privacy, is one of Apple's main, concerns now for at least a decade ish, I want to say. Um, so yeah, so Apple Intelligence is cool. It's just not as strong clearly as some of these other models and other things right now. But as we see more innovation like this, I'm sure Apple's been, their labs over there been cooking too. Galaxy AI too, yes. There's models for left and right from everywhere, and it's cool. I love to see it, and I love to see the innovation like this with Alibaba, making these smaller models that we can run on smaller devices. It's solid, and it was working real well. Yep, Galaxy AI, Gemini for sure. Yeah, Google's been cooking, of course. I've been u- I've been using so many Google tools and kind of in my workflow, the anti-gravity side with the development environment, um, and Notebook LM for like analyzing the stream transcripts from like YouTube and stuff. I've been locked into the Google ecosystem. I'm not gonna lie, they got me on a stronghold right now. But um, I've been using so many Google tools that I've been reaching out to a couple people, a little professionally on the LinkedIn side, um, trying to see what I can do about like a workshop at Afrotech. So I'm gonna finish applying to be a speaker for Afrotech this year at the end of the year, but trying to get that in, man. Trying to be, yeah, trying to get to the what I don't know, trying to get my big boy pants on or whatever. But yeah, I think the workshop that I'm kind of trying to put together using a lot of the free Google tools, that people can dive in. It's nice. I don't know if you know, but I was working with Knowledge for a hot minute there. Uh, a tech company that is building tools to kind of keep I see you being a good speaker. I'm trying. I'm learning. The live air is a little different though. I mean, it's similar, but it's still a little different. You know, you can see people's faces out in the crowd and you can get a vibe check. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's cool though. It's cool though. Um, but yeah, I was working with Knowledge for a long time. Tech company that's been based in LA, started in Compton. Shout out to Principal Raw. But he started up a platform that is trying to combat chronic absenteeism. So we're trying to get more kids into school, trying to get them involved in school. But not only that, like forcing kids and punishing them and all that good stuff, which are all the tactics that schools and districts and law enforcement too have all tried and have failed at because none of that's not tackling the problem. So he's been, because he's in school, he's been a principal, all that good stuff. An award-winning school that he was a principal of, which is fire, out here in Compton, out here in South Central. But he's hopping into the tech side, built his own company, and he's been having a bunch of student summits. So last year was the third annual student summit for that. I spoke at the last two of them, doing AI workshops for the kids, for high school kids, middle and high school kids, and it's been cool. So the last one, the workshop that I did was all Google tools, because they're free. You don't even Gemini at the time. I think still you don't even have to log into Gemini to do like a couple, like I think it's like 5-10 prompts or whatever. It lets you get in before, little bait you in kind of energy, then have you log into the Google. But kids were cooking up, man. And one of the kids was building up like full games in Gemini. This was last year. This was summer last year. He was cooking up game. He was trying to build his own little Plants vs Zombies clone, and he cooked it. And the other kids was coming around, and I was coming around like, wait, what? I didn't even know you could do that at the time. So yeah, man, the kids know ball. They're hip, and yeah, I can't wait to see like how my AI workshops kind of evolve. I did one over the summer last year too for some teachers in New York as well too. Just diving into what AI is, explaining that, the LLMs, how you can use it, image gen, the chatbot stuff, all that good stuff. But their main concern, of course, being teachers and education, was like the privacy concerns and FERPA laws and stuff like that. So, but we're getting there. We're making major strides. So Apple's going to definitely keep cooking up in that realm. The Googles, all everybody. So it's good to see. It's good to see on that emerging tech side, all that competition. Of course they charge the consumers OD, but there's a lot of open source models and free models and stuff out there too, though. So like this Alibaba Quinn, and it's pretty solid. So I want to say there. Oh, the other thing that I've been doing is coding with Claude Code, because hey, the recent CEO stance with from Anthropic, man. Yeah, we got a lot of people looking over there like, okay, we can swing with this. So Claude's getting a lot more attention. And so I was diving into some Claude code. I was building up a new little Onaji homepage that is getting there. It's getting there. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I wish I did. I wish I actually went and studied some computer science early back in the day, but that'd been kind of helpful right now. But we're learning and growing. But I did spit up this. Let's see if I can. I wonder if I can share a screen over here on this other, because I do a lot of the vibe coding stuff on my other computer, just because I can let it cook without a whole lot of consequences type of vibe. So let me see if I can. Well, let me share screen. Oh, I should. Let's see. It's a new little test. All right, let me. Little anti-gravity. Open with live server. Now, this one right here was a Claude code, and I was just playing around. And this was a one prompt. I kid you not. One prompt in anti-gravity using Claude code. And I was like, wait, what? So let me pull this. Oh, is it gonna? Oh, it's not gonna show me the preview. Oh, there it goes. Past conversations. Perfect. Why won't show what I said though? It's kind of annoying. Show it. Web local. Copy. Will that work? Hey. All right, let's see. No, that didn't work at all. Dang, that's kind of annoying. Trying to figure that out in real time. That's not working. All right, but anyways, let's see if I can share that screen right here. Share screen, blah, blah. Window. Ooh, wait, did that work? Hey, Dubs. Dubs. All right, cool. So I'll remove. There we go. So a little anti-gravity action, a little Claude code action. So what I did, no lie, was this like last night? I said, I don't know how come it won't let me see what it is though. Rename. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, that didn't work. Rename. Let's copy it. There we go. So that literally was the whole prompt. Build a mobile first, responsive, bare bones, simple, but semantically sound HTML only website for a mock web developer. And it spit this thing out right here. One file, just the index.html. No lie. It's but it put the CSS in here, which you can cheat for. I didn't any CSS. That. So yeah, 510 lines of code, 500 lines of code. Yeah, it's got a lot of CSS in here, which it cheated, but that's okay. So spit that out. One file, index.html, and let me see if I can switch to this screen. I'll show you what it cooked up. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, oh, okay. All right, where we at? Add to stage. It cooked up this little responsive website for, our fictional Alex Rivera. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nah. I was like, okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, what? It spit that out in like 5 seconds. What a time. What a time. But yeah, that's all the prompt was, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. So I've been coding a little bit, doing some cloud code stuff, all that good stuff, man, and vibing out, man. So we good. We good. All right, gang. Let me see. I do want to see if I can pull up JV's little pod real quick. Talk about that. And we'll get up out of here. And then we'll be back at 3 p.m. PST for another one. Yeah, my internet is not working with me. It's kind of interesting. Dubs. Yes, sir, Ness. Crazy, bro. It's a crazy time we're in, man. How do I go back to... Let's go. History. Perfect. Keep cooking, Ness, And it was funny because JV was giving all of that sauce out last night with the LLMs and Claude and stuff. I was dying laughing. We've been over here talking about that for weeks. But W-Mans. All right, cool. We can, let's see if I can. He said, nah, for real. Facts. But we all good. All right, let's see if this will work. Oh, wait. I have the sound. Perfect. See if I can. Oh my goodness. Scrolling.
You said that because what I thought immediately is when you turn around, let's say you mine for half a mile, it's just a dark hole.
Yeah.
You're just mining literally to a dark hole and going back to your regular life, whatever you were doing before. And that sounds mundane, boring. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Giving up. So I wanted to ask you, do you think hustle culture is becoming toxic for young creators right now?
I don't. I am an extremist, especially when it comes to hard work. Honestly, with everything in life, I'm an extremist. When it comes to, I don't know, relationships, when it comes to working hard, when it comes to the gym, like, I think if you're going to do something, you might as well give it your 100%, or there's no point in doing it. And I think hard work fixes 99% of people's problems, right? Like, I think this idea of hustle culture, which really is like picking one thing and then giving it your all, I think people need that, bro. I think people, you know, need that to get out of their own depression, get out of their own heads, get out of whatever negative situation they're in. I mean, shit, it helped me, you know, like before I really went 100% into my music and, you know, streaming and dreams and stuff, I was suffering with terrible, like, intrusive thoughts, anxiety and stuff. And I was like, all right, bet, you know, hustle culture, all right, I'll, you know, work extremely hard. And it got, you know, rid of that completely. So I think it's good. I think more people need to adopt, you know, hustle culture, to be honest, bro.
So be honest with me. Are you?
He said y'all ain't working hard enough. I'm crying. I mean, I'm at the age where I'm like, you can work efficiently and balance it, you know. But no, I feel him. He's at that age. He's at that young age where it's like go, go, go. We got the time and energy. Go, go, go. I feel it.
Are you chasing purpose or are you chasing validation?
I think I'm chasing my own self-respect. I think a lot about this, man, because I think chasing validation is going to be the thing that gives you all of the negative thoughts. It's going to be the thing that gets your ego hurt. It's going to be the thing that honestly ruins you, right? You should never be doing things for other people's opinions. But a lot of the times you can get caught up in that in the social media world. But I think if I really peel the layers back, what I really am trying to do, and I think the people that want to achieve great things are trying to do, is they're trying to earn their self-respect because they know what they're capable of. And I'm not scared of anything, but if I had one fearful thought, it's to not reach my truest potential. And that goes for all facets of life, whether it's the gym. My dad asked me the other day, he was like, why are you working out so much? You know what I mean? Why are you tracking your macros? It's like, I look worse than you, but I'm happier. I'm good. And I'm like, I just want to know how it feels like to be peak, to be the highest version of myself. Like, I just want to know how that feels like. And I understand it's probably not going to be the way that I think it's going to be. You know, once I have the Lamborghini, once I have, you know, the best body that I could ever achieve for myself, like, I know that I'm going to get there and realize that, you know what, it's not all that. But I'd rather get there and then realize it's not all that, rather than an eternal life of what if. So
off camera about how you guys have a connection. He asked,
Wait, come on, man. There we go. Perfect. It's so weird.
who would you want to interview? Like, who's your dream interview? Like, what guest would you want to
I'm
have
actually curious, yeah.
In the moment, I didn't really have an answer because I don't really idolize any figure. I want super interesting conversations. And when I sat down and thought about it, because you know how it is, you're in an argument and the best argument you have is when you're in the shower an hour after. So I thought to myself, I would want to interview the best version of myself. What would I look like if I did everything I said in working out, in work, in reading, and whatever it was? What would be the best version? I would love to sit across that person. Because if I feel like right now I could take over the world, what would it be like if I actually applied myself and took over the world? I feel like that would be the coolest interview I could ever have. That's my dream interview.
And you know what's so crazy about that? Going back to the manifestation conversation we had, like, if the definition of manifest.
Interesting. Such a good pause. Straight up. What's good? Malik in the building, my G. What's going on, family? How you doing? It's good to see you. What's the word, fam? What's the word? Yeah, I'm catching up on
manifestation is how I explained it earlier, with you having millions of different possible realities that you could take place of right now. Like, that best version of yourself, like, that's a possibility, right? Like, that's someone you could be like right now, because all that is a certain identity of a person that takes certain inspired action. So it's like, you could be like the best possible human version of yourself. Like, you could be God, like, just by being that identity, which is like a crazy thought, you know?
Yeah, I completely agree with you, because that version that I envision myself is something attainable.
Yeah.
At some points it might not seem attainable, but working throughout this podcast, working out in real life, it shows me that if I take small steps day by day, it'll grow into something amazing. I don't need to wake up tomorrow and be at Diamond Gym hitting 300 reps for 3 hours. You know what I mean? But if that's my goal and I want to go to Diamond Gym and I want to perform at the highest level and pass Diamond Gym, not fail, how people say, then let me prepare for that.
Yeah, but the only way to do that is you need to cut out all bad dopamine sources and replace them with good dopamine. And that's why people always say it's like, man, like I doom scroll, or like I don't go to the gym, or I goon, which is like crazy how it's still a thing for a lot of people. But what people don't understand, it's like you're exercising this bad.
Shout out to JV. Shout out to JV. Y'all obsessed with this diamond gym. Though. I don't know. I don't know about the diamond gym. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Dopamine muscle, and the more you do it, the more you're going to seek instant pleasure. And the quicker you cut it out, and the quicker you look for sustained pleasure, like something like, I don't know, reading. Even though I'm not the biggest reader, I just started getting into it, like reading or going to the gym. Like you see, you know, prolonged rewards. Those are going to be the things that make you feel high off of life. Those are going to be the things that make you feel like the highest version of yourself. So I think it's important, you know.
Yeah, I could completely agree with you on that, because even for me, the second I left college, I stopped reading. I was like, I've read all my life. This is the most annoying thing. I've never liked reading. I've never wanted, like, if I didn't have to read a full book, I wouldn't. A few years after, and then starting the podcast, hopped on the mic. I was like, I sound like a freaking idiot. I started to break down the reasons why. I'm barely talking to anybody because I'm working from home. So I'm not having conversations that are meaningful, conversations of depth where I'm actually learning something. And I'm not reading. I'm not writing. I'm not like hearing myself think out loud. It's completely.
That's a great question. That's a great question, Vamor. He said, when's the last time you read? Vamor, what do you constitute as reading though? Because to me, like, I read a lot of like I'm like on the mediums and like, you know, the long form content and stuff like that. And like I follow certain people specifically on like LinkedIn and stuff. You read every day, yes, not a whole book. Right. Like I've never really liked like paper books type of vibe, if that makes sense. But the last time I'll be honest, Valmore. I've been in my writing bag. I've been in my writing bag. That's kind of been one of my consistent daily things lately. Is I journal every morning instead of hopping right on the phone. I journal every morning, and I already, I just do like one little page. It's like sometimes it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. Just get my thoughts out, get my mind right for the day, and it's been really solid. It's been really helpful. I already filled up like one of these. What is it? Like one of these little, you know what I'm saying? I already filled up one and put it on the bookshelf. So when did I start that? Like September, I think. So I'm already on this second little journal, and it's that time. Uh-oh. Remove. Went completely out that time. They want to stop you from. Hey, I'm telling you about more. I'm telling you, they want to stop you from completing that 200, man. The energy shifted. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Getting the mad obstacles, but I like it. It's all good. It's all good. Are we back? Let me see. Dang. Nope. Not back over here. Cannot chat. What is up? Sheesh. She said, you're froze again. More. What about you, man? What about you? You been reading? But shout out to Hey Miss V. She's been back in her reading bag. I think that's been one of her like silent New Year's resolution type vibes to get back into it. I mean, I like reading. It's just like I like the libraries and stuff too, man. I need to go get down to the LA one, the downtown one. It's like huge and they got all kind of cool stuff in there. But then they got like, extra stuff like 3D printers and podcasting rooms and stuff and all that, you know what I'm saying? Outside the books. But I've been to a couple of little libraries out here in SoCal, and a lot of them are goated, but yeah, I need to. But I feel what JV's saying, like I really been in like that hustle, 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 go, go, go bag and been so busy. I don't want to make that like make that sound like it's an excuse that I'm not reading. It's like I do feel like I'm on the internet reading a lot, like way too much. And when AI first started like popping off and GPT first started like popping off, that's kind of one of the first things I was experimenting with was like, okay, we're able to like create readable content around whatever you want. Just like you can like kind of like create a book. And I think that was one of the key things that I was experimenting with like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I was like, this is kind of crazy. So, but I got a couple new books that I need to crack open and read. But shout out to you, Von Moore. I need to actually do that. But I've been really heavily in my journaling bag. And that's been a good time. So I've been on the, from the reading, writing, arithmetic and stuff. I've been heavily in the writing right now. At my Kindle, but I miss real books. Do you? Yeah. I never had a Kindle. Yeah. Hey Miss V was kind of looking for one, but we got a couple of the dope little, with the libraries and stuff too. We got a lot of the dope little apps and stuff on the phone, but that's different. And there's still all those other distractions, notifications will pop up here and there. It's like, yeah. So the Kindle is kind of goated for that, but you can't beat a real book, man. I need to. One more, what you been reading, man? What recommendations do you have? I'll be honest, like I like fictional stuff too. And I think the last like fire series that I remember reading that I was like, yo, this is crazy was the King Killer Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. If you know, you know. Like you either know or yeah. But those go crazy. It's like you know, Game of Thronesy, medievally kind of, but it's like an apprenticeship and like magic but not really. So it's a goated series. That's kind of one of my favorite book series of all time, really. Jane's recommendation, The Courage to Be Disliked. Ooh. I might have to join y'all in that. You know what's crazy though? We also did have, at Onaji, we had a little book club for a second too. That was pretty fly. We were reading some books together in the Discord, coming together every week and talking about it. So yeah, I'll be reading. I could be reading a lot more for sure. For sure. Yeah. So Courage to Be Disliked. Let me see. Let me pull that up. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. Ichiro Kishimi, huh? And from Mataki Koga. I like it. Japanese philosophy goes crazy. I dig it. How far are you in? You just started it? How you liking it so far? I'm gonna have to see if I can find that. Easy. That's a dub. That's a dub. Cool. Japanese phenomenon that shows how you change your life and achieve real happiness. I like it. Unlock your full potential and free yourself from the shackles of past traumas and societal expectations to find true personal happiness. Bang. It's presented as a conversation between two people. I've never read a book in that format. Okay, that's a dub. That's a dub. I might have to check that out. Shout out to you, Von Moore. I guess. All right, gangy. I think it's about that time. I do have some other tasks to handle. I got these 2 big old packages sitting in my living room. This new bed set that I have to put together. Got to be the handyman. Get after it. But it's all good. Day 199, y'all. Day 199 is crazy. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you guys so much for just coming and vibing with me, listening, tuning in and tapping in with the conversation, man. I couldn't have done these 200 days without y'all. I'm dead serious. Like what I was telling you this morning, you'll be here tomorrow, fire. That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you. I'm telling you, man, like, I'm a break type of guy. Like, I like rest. Rest is important. So the fact that we here with these 200 days is really due to y'all, just helping me stay active, helping me stay engaged. Sometimes even my guy Z and Zyro, the homies be like, yo, where you at? It's 10 a.m. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? That's fire, man. That's some goated community, goated accountability. So shout out to y'all, man. Now we here, day 200 tomorrow, and it's been a really good time. It's been a really good time. So yeah, the Onaji fam still going crazy. Soy Tony, what's up, family? How you doing, family? It's good to see you, man. Day 199, man. Just wrapping up, getting up out of here. Appreciate you coming through, showing love, always inspiring to see. Man, Valmore, y'all inspire me. Big facts, man. Big facts. And I'm literally just treating this as a new little art medium, and it's a good time. It's a good time. Yapping away, just talking. Hey, Miss B, be like, yo, that's your dream. It's all good. I like humans. I like talking to people, so it's all good. All right, y'all. We'll be back here. We'll be back here. Day 200. Day 200. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Got a special guest in the morning. I'll probably try to boot up a little bit early, like I was saying. Try to boot up like 9:30, 9:45-ish. Had a special guest coming at 10 around there, and we're gonna just be vibing. Whatever happens after that, happens after that. It's gonna be all good. I think my guy Z says he's gonna try to stop by later in the day as well, too. So it's gonna be fire. Fire conversation. All right, y'all. Blessings always, brother. Of course, you too. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 200. On the way to 250, on the way to 3, on the way to 350, 365, and beyond, man. I'm having a good time, and I'm learning a lot, and it's a blast. It's a blast. I hope you guys are learning some stuff. I hope you guys are, pulling some value out of these conversations. Shout out to the homies that are watching after the fact too, because the views on a bunch of the platforms is going crazy. So shout out to y'all for tuning in, tapping in, and running those VODs up as well. Like, it's goated, man. Can't ask for much more. So, yep. All right, gang. We out of here. I'm Onaji B. Brian, founder behind Onaji and Onaji University. Been rocking the content education side and emerging tech specifically, but we branch out a little bit into some culture and philosophy and all that good stuff since 2022. And we're gonna keep rocking, man. We're in our 4th year building the Onaji fam, and coming into year 5 in January. Let's go there, man. We're not going anywhere, and we're just going to keep growing in emerging tech with y'all, and it's been a really good time. So as always, let us know what you're working on, anything that we can help amplify, highlight, spotlight, all that good stuff. We love doing that. I'd love to see what you guys are working on and cooking up. So, you guys are all super talented in your own rights, for sure. So catch y'all tomorrow. Day 199, we out of here. Yappin with B160, episode 160. Crazy. I'll be back again. Double stream day today, 3 p.m. PST. We're booting back up. Yes, let's talk about Web3 in the new spinoff form of Let's Talk About ETH. It's gonna be a good time. Those conversations have been crazy goated. So yeah. All right, y'all. We out of here. Y'all be good. Peace.